Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. This is my first video in 2017 that I'm filming. I hope this year is a year of blessing, success, growth, progress for all of us. And today's video is all about me waiting on my breakthrough. And for those of you who are thinking, what is this girl talking about? Basically, I'm just going to give you a quick, summary of how last year went for me. So 2016 was a really tough year for me. I found myself making some life-changing decisions that I'm still coming to terms with now, even though it's been like a year since I made the decision. And yeah, it hasn't been easy. I feel like 2016 really wanted to break me as a person. Like when I say it was just literally one thing after another being thrown at me. Like I've never had so many daggers thrown at me at the same time. And if not for God, I literally don't even know where I'd be. I don't even know if I would be here today because it was that tough. But yeah, we thank God for, a reason to smile, a reason to get up every single day, and yeah, literally through everything, yeah, I'm just happy that I'm alive, that I have the chance to do better and to fulfill all these dreams that I have. So I had like a really bad breakdown, like amongst everything else that was going on. I just felt like I couldn't take it. My mind, my body, my soul just couldn't take it anymore. And I remember just breaking down in my university room, crying. Like these tears were not normal tears. I was crying. Like I've never cried this way before. I was crying so bad. Like I cannot do this anymore. Like I'm trying. My mind is blank. And as a creative, sometimes we go through this thing called creative block, and that is an enemy of progress. So I was in my final semester of the year and I was trying to complete one of my projects and nothing was coming to mind. I was doing everything that I could think of to just stimulate some kind of creativity, to stimulate some ideas, some designs so I could get the project done because I had so little time. And I remember like everything I tried didn't work and I was blank. So I broke down. Like I literally broke down. I couldn't do anymore. Like I broke down. I was in a state for about a week. Like I'm pretty sure for a week or about 5 days I didn't leave my house. I didn't go to uni. I was at home just in the most miserable mood ever. Every day I'd get my sketchbooks out and I would try and get something down on paper, like just some designs or just do some couple pages here and there, just so I would be a little bit ahead than I was the day before. But still nothing. And one day it just became too much for me and I broke down and I called my parents and told them, come and get me. I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this anymore. Come and get me. I need to go home. And my mum said, nope. She said, nope. You have to keep trying. You have to keep going. And like I just remember just being in tears and like I felt like no one was listening to me. I was telling them I can't do it and they're like, you can keep going. I remember being like a mess. I was just crying so much. It's crazy. Like looking back on it now, I'm just like, wow, like how strong am I? Because I didn't think I was even gonna make it past that point. But I cried so bad and I remember just like breaking down and just breaking into prayer. And I was just asking God, like, give me the strength to get through this because I just don't know how I'm going to do it by myself. And like I just prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed. And then I told myself that, okay, to get myself through this every day, I'm going to put myself in like the right frame of mind. Like I will start my day on a positive, so that feeling would like help set how my day was gonna go. Every day on the way to university, I would have to walk down like this really long path to get to uni. So what I would do, I'd listen to CC Winans You're Beautiful every single day, just to get my mind in the right place, and it will just lift my spirit so much. And then there was also another song by Kirk Franklin called My life is in your hands. That song, that song, that song, every single day. I'll just put it on repeat. If I was walking to uni with someone else, I would listen to it while I was like just about setting up my work, like getting ready to get started for the day, just to, you know, really get my mind in a place where I could focus, where my spirit was right, like where I wasn't feeling low, like I felt like, yes, like God is gonna help me through this. And even now, I'm not where I want to be, like at all. Like I'm not where I want to be at all, but I still have so much faith in God and in my journey. I think it's important to trust in your journey and realize that everything you're going through is actually preparing you for what you asked for. And that's a quote that I constantly remind myself about. That when I was little, I used to pray for all these amazing things, and if I think about the things I'm going through now, they're just preparing me for my breakthrough, for that point in my life where like God is just going to really show himself. Then that gives me some kind of comfort that the storm will pass and this phase I'm going through is not going to last forever. And a piece of advice I would give to anyone else that's going through a tough time or a rough patch is to surround yourself with people that actually love and care for you. 2016 really showed me who's my friend and who's not my friend, and who has some genuine interest in my well-being and if I do well and if I don't do well in this life. Because through all I was going through, so many people just let me down, disappointed me. Like I was in a state I didn't want to be as social. Already at uni, I was really to myself. Like I didn't go out, but I didn't want to like be social. I didn't really want to talk to people. I just really wanted to stay by myself. I was just in that mindset of I just want to be by myself. I don't want anyone to talk to me. Leave me alone. Let me be sad. Let me be alone. And like people that I would speak to on the regular, once everything started happening, they were nowhere to be seen. Like I don't know where they were. Like, and yeah, everyone's got their own thing to do. Like I completely understand. Everyone's at uni. Everyone's, you know, got their own issues that are going through. Like some of my other friends were going through their own things as well, and still it didn't stop them from saying, "Are you okay? Like, are you sure? Like, I'm praying for you. Like, you can do this. Keep going." Just like words of encouragement to really, you know, push me. It's hard when you're going through something and you don't really feel like you have anyone to talk to, so you kind of bottle it up, and then one day you just snap. And when you snap, you erupt like a volcano, and you literally go crazy, and people think, "Wow, like, what is wrong with this person?" So I would say, like, surround yourself with people that care about you, and trust me, when you're going through your storm, you will know who cares about you, and you won't even think that, oh, I'm not going to talk to this person, I'm not going to be involved with them, that they don't care about me. Like naturally, you will drift from that person or these people, and you see that you're so much better without them. And that's not even being like, oh, like I think I'm too good, like I'm the only one going through something. No, that's not you being like that. Like God will take these people out of your life if they have no reason to be there. Like if they're not helping you, like pray to him to just remove them. Like it will happen naturally. You won't need to think about it. And also for like people that are at college or university, and you're not too sure if what you're studying is for you, like understand that just because you like something doesn't mean that you're going to be doing it for the rest of your life. Some people love music, but it doesn't mean they're going to be a musician. Understand that just because you like something, it doesn't mean that that is what you have to do for the rest of your life. The more I understand that, the easier things have become. I mean, like my transition period of like doing one thing for so long, like for years, that now I'm just like, I like it, but I don't want to do this for the rest of my life. Like this is not how I see myself living the rest of, you know, 70 years plus of my life. Like I just don't want to do it. If you are in a position where you've decided that, okay, I'm studying this at the moment and I don't necessarily want to do this when I finish uni, college, whatever you're doing, that's okay. Like if you express this to your family and they are not really understanding, or you express it to your friends and they're not understanding, that's okay, because it's not their vision. It's not their vision for them to understand or to, you know, see it. And it's not their dream for them to understand either. It's yours. So it's your job to do everything you can to prove to them that when you said, okay, this is what I want to go into, you weren't joking, that you were being serious, that you genuinely have a passion for it, that you genuinely have love for this, and that's what you want to do. So try not to be discouraged by people around you telling you that, why do you want to do that for? You've never done that before, you have no experience in that. Use that to fuel your determination and use that to motivate you to keep going and to keep pushing. Like, it's not easy. Like, even me, I'm saying this and most people around me don't totally get what I'm trying to do now and don't really see where it's come from, but that's okay. Like, it's not their vision, it's my vision, and it's the vision that God has given to me. And as long as God is involved, and as long as I keep him involved in what I'm trying to do, then things will work out. That is not even like a maybe yes or no, it is certain to work out. Another thing that has really comforted me like through everything is just, you know, sometimes just take a moment to think about, like, there is one person that can bring you peace through the storm, and there is one person that if you call on them, they will never like ever leave you hanging, like never leave you in a state where you feel like you're alone. Like, prayer can be so comforting. Like, I'm not the perfect Christian or that I'm constantly walking around in prayer mode, but I do try my best to make time to to speak to God and let him know this is how I'm feeling, and ask him to comfort me and ask him for his guidance and ask him for his wisdom and his knowledge. Like, if you just need something to help you, you know, lift your mood, then for me music does the job. Like, every time I would be in a state and I'll just be crying, I would literally put on some music, cry it out, sing along, and through that I would find myself like gradually just break into prayer, and the feeling I felt after, amazing. So I'm going to give you guys some tips on what to do while you're waiting for your breakthrough. Tip number 1, don't sit around expecting things to just happen. You have to be active, you have to be constantly moving, constantly doing something in order to progress. Unfortunately, you can't just sit around and expect things to just fall in place. You have to be active. Sometimes it's hard, there's no motivation to do anything, but remember that the storm will pass. The situation that you're in is not forever. It will pass, things will get better. If you've decided that, okay, you want to go into a different career path now, that's an example, start doing your research, start finding out more about what you want to go into. Try and make connections with people that are already in the field that you want to go into. Sometimes you might have a friend's sister or an auntie or an uncle. You might even run into someone in public at an event or something and they actually have experience in the field that you want to go into. For me, when I'm out and about, I always run into someone that has experience in the field that I'm trying to go into now, and I always take advantage of that, and I always ask questions. I get their contact details, I send them an email, we speak on the phone, just something. Like, I'm trying to gain from them, so I have to put in the effort and ask questions. A lot of people are really open to you asking questions and they're willing to help. Don't always think that because they don't know you, they won't help. There's no harm in you actually reaching out to the person and, you know, saying, okay, this is what I'm currently trying to do and I just need some advice. Have some questions ready to ask them, and you'll see that a lot of people actually are willing to help you. Tip number 2 is, don't say, oh, I'm going to do it next week, I'm going to do it next month. Do it now. I found in the past when I would say I'll do it next week, I'll do it next month, I'll do it next year, I never really got around to doing it. By the time I got to next month, there was already something else to occupy my mind and my time, so I couldn't even get started on whatever I was planning to do. So start straight away. Even if it's just you making a phone call, even if it's just you jotting something down or drawing something or just doing a bit of research, you're making the steps in the right direction for you to get to where you want to be. Because I'm so passionate about what I want to do now, I'm investing so much more time and money into it. Investing in your craft or investing in your vision is so important, because if you don't invest in it, who else is going to? Like, this is your vision, this is what you want to do. you can't expect other people to put their time and money into it, because they don't know how great it's supposed to be, how great it's going to be. Tip number 3, try to see the positives in everything. Even though everything is going wrong, there's always something going right. For everything, I still see a positive. Like YouTube now, growth of my channel in the last month or so has been, whoa, like really shocking, because I didn't think I was going to get past 2,000 subscribers, and now I think I'm on 5. I'm on 5? I think I'm on 5. Yeah, we made it to 5,000 subscribers. Thank you guys. You guys are the real MVPs. 5,000 subscribers is amazing. Like, wow. And yeah, so we made it to 5,000 subscribers. You guys are amazing. You guys don't realize how much you inspire me and how much you motivate me to keep going, and you give me a sense of purpose. You guys and your continuous love, your support, just subscribing, sending me messages on Snapchat, like all that kind of stuff really does lift my spirit, and really means a lot to me. So I love you guys so much for that. Keep going. I promise to not let you guys down. I'm going to try my best to be more consistent, because I know that's my problem. I'm all over the place, but I'm going to try my best. Yeah, this is the end of this video, and I hope it encourages someone out there that is going through a tough situation. The storm will pass. Your situation now is not permanent, and yeah, try and see the positives in everything. Like, even though I'm not where I want to be, there's so many things that I'm working on at the moment, or ideas that I've got that I know that are gonna help me get to where I want to be, and that in itself makes me excited. That in itself makes me want to keep going and want to keep trying. Remember, like, if God is the person that you turn to him. Like, really give him everything that you're going through. He's there to listen to your problems. He's there to help you solve your problems. He's there to help you take that weight off your shoulders. He doesn't expect you to take it on by yourself. That's why he's God. He's there for a reason. He's not there just to chill on the side and not do anything. He's there to help you through the storm, help you through everything. I'm gonna leave some Bible passages at the bottom, just to, you know, remind you of God's promises and remind you that God is there to help you, and God is your armor and your shield and your strength through everything. And yeah, I hope this video helps somebody. It is a bit all over the place. I'm so sorry about it. Literally, my plan for today has just gone out the window, but I'm not gonna let that get to me. If you guys want to see more videos that are a bit more personal, a bit more of me just talking and let you guys know how I feel, then let me know. I'm not sure how this video is going to turn out, just because it's my first time doing anything like this. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys that have subscribed already. Make sure, if you haven't subscribed, then subscribe now. Don't know why I'm doing all of this. Yeah, stay positive, and remember, the storm will pass and your breakthrough is coming. Love you guys so much. See you guys next time. Bye.